What is up, guys? Canon James here with Freshwater Massacre. You know who it is. And I just wanted to do a quick review and my personal thoughts on the Canon SL2. Now, I just recently got this because of a recommendation from a gentleman, which his YouTube channel is Think Media. And a couple of things that I want to talk about with this camera. As you can see, the Canon SL2 is extremely compact, and I need some better lighting here. It's extremely compact, and it comes with an 18 to 55 millimeter kit lens. So my initial thoughts were, so before I picked up the SL2, I had the Canon T6 and the Canon T3i. I had two cameras, and I was using two cameras for different things. So obviously I was trying to figure out what I could do to actually have a better video quality camera and still have the good quality photos that I was looking for in taking pictures. I'm going to move you real quick. Just a minute. And I had some water. Don't know where it went. So, initial thoughts. I absolutely love this camera. I picked up this little hood on, I think it was Amazon. But it's expandable and it drops down for portability. You can actually take the lens hood off, and the cool thing is the cap, the Canon cap, actually sticks into that little spot there. So it's really cool. That's a little accessory that I picked up. It also has slots for the actual metal hood, as you can see. I need better lighting, but as you can see, let me turn this down real quick. I'm working on the studio and trying to get better lighting, and I might just need to adjust a little bit, like so. Drop that down and move that back. Okay, so maybe that's a little better. So when it comes to usability, the thing that I love about this camera is, so with the Canon T3i, it has a flip screen, and essentially the T3i was exactly what I was looking for, but the only thing that it did not have, number one, was autofocus. You know, when you're constantly having a camera that you're trying to see, you're trying to film, and it's facing this way, and you're looking at it and you're trying to film, when you constantly have to push the button to autofocus, it's really frustrating, because you have to go back and post and edit all the shots, which can be extremely frustrating, to say the least. So that was one of the negatives for the T3i. That I didn't really dig it that much. I was looking for more and expecting more from the camera that I got, which up until maybe 2 or 3 months ago, I knew absolutely nothing about cameras. I had always used my GoPro Hero Silver 4, which I absolutely love. I love that better than the Hero 5. And I probably will not buy a Hero 5. I love the Hero 4. It does exactly what I need it to do, and that's really all that matters. So that was the T3i that I had. That had the flip screen. It took amazing photos, 18 megapixels. The settings were great. The photos were great. Everything was great about that camera except the autofocus. It did not have autofocus. So moving on to the T6, I had the T6, and what I didn't really like about the T6 is there was no flip screen, and that just I mean, for a beginner photography camera, absolutely. The T6 was an awesome camera to have. So I had the T6 and the T3i. So thanks to a video that I watched on Think Media, that YouTube channel, excuse me, the YouTube channel Think Media, I went and looked at the SL2. And when I went and looked at the SL2, I was extremely happy with what I found. The flip screen flips out like this. When you're vlogging and you want to see it, you can flip it around like so, and it just it works. And it's a touch screen, so yeah, it was really cool. And a lot of people have commented on the actual compactness of this camera, whereas it's extremely light. I don't really need to go into weights, but I'm not a numbers kind of guy except for quality of photos. So I'm a big guy, so how much it weighs doesn't really matter to me. I'd be happy with the bigger ones. So fits in my hand really good, and this one, it's smaller and it still fits in my hand good. 18 to 55 kit lens, autofocus, image stabilization on the sides of the lens, and 24.2 megapixels. It has dual pixel autofocus, which is awesome when you can switch back and forth from subjects within the frame, focus on what's behind it, focus on what's in front of it. My hand, no matter where I put my hand, it focuses on whatever's closer. So it's really cool. So the positives: touch screen, flip screen. It has a microphone input, which I actually use the Rode VideoMicro for this camera, and I gotta be honest with you, the Rode VideoMicro is the perfect audio for this camera for me personally. Now, I do know that there are 3 higher levels of the Rode microphones for DSLR cameras. I've seen a couple other reviews on Taxstars. I've seen a couple other reviews on the Insignias. And really, it just boils down to preference and portability. The Rode VideoMicro is US $59, and I got mine at Best Buy. The SL2 with the kit lens is $699 US. So the price is very, very good for a first DSLR. Yes, you can buy the T series, the Rebel series used, but they don't come with a warranty. So I got mine brand new from a local camera shop, Southeastern Camera in Raleigh, where I live. So the only thing that I will be getting for this is I will have the 18 to 55 lens, but I will also be grabbing the 10 to 18 STM wide angle lens, which for vlogging is great. I mean, right now I'm recording this on my phone. So the thing that I like about this is, number 1, microphone input, number 2, touch screen, number 3, flip screen, number 4, dual pixel autofocus, number 5, 24.2 megapixels, and it's light, it's compact. I can break it down. This comes off extremely easy, and you can put it away in a very, very small bag. If you have a hoodie, you could literally put this in your pocket, in the front of the hoodie. So negative-wise, I don't really have anything negative except that the batteries for this are $60. And if you go to Amazon and you look for the aftermarket batteries, this particular camera only takes Canon brand batteries. and I tried to put other batteries in the camera, and the camera shut off. It said the battery was a counterfeit, and it shut off. And this was from a reputable place on Amazon, which I'm not going to say the name of, but that it's really, really frustrating to have to buy a whole bunch of stuff right off of the bat when you're on a budget and you have other things that you need to buy, but you have to concern yourself with extra batteries. This does not come with a battery grip. They don't make one for it, which hopefully sometime in the near future they will. It's a new camera, so it's understandable that they're not going to have a battery grip for it, which would extend the shooting all day long. But I got to be honest, the battery in this camera was absolutely phenomenal. I went to Best Buy one day. I went all over town. I turned the camera on. I shut it off. I tried different lenses on it, and it was absolutely, the battery life, I still had half a battery life when I got home, which was absolutely awesome. So if you are looking for a beginner DSLR camera that you can vlog with, that you can take photos and still get good quality video and photo with the flip screen, I really, really recommend that you check out the Canon SL2. Every camera is different. Every artist is different. And at the end of the day, it's all about perspective. And everyone has a different perspective. So when you're looking for a good quality beginner DSLR camera with great features packed into this tiny little camera, I really, really recommend that you check this camera out. It has upped the quality of my YouTube video content exponentially. The photos are better on they're better than the photos from the T6 and the T3i. You're getting 6 more megapixels of resolution in your photos. So this is what I use. This is what I will probably use for a while. I may end up getting more than one, strictly because I would love to have 2 different angles for my YouTube videos and not, what's the word? Sorry about that. Notifications. And not have to worry about compromising the video quality for having another camera that is not the same. So, if you have any questions about the SL2 that I can answer, leave me a comment down below. Just hit the video if you liked it. I hope that it was informative. I wanted to hit on the features, the microphone, the touchscreen, the dual pixel autofocus, the megapixel quality, the compactness, the price, budget-wise. It's a great camera to have for if you just want to pick it up and go somewhere, or if this is your daily vlogging camera. Your hand is not going to get tired from holding up this camera. It's so tiny, and they packed so many features into this camera, and it's awesome. So I hope that this helps, and like I said, leave me a comment down below. And keep those lines tight and wet. I got a video coming up right now in the next couple of hours about my trip to Jordan Lake. And I have another video coming tomorrow with my trip to Jordan Lake once again with my buddy Brian. And I promise you, you are not going to want to miss this video, because I'm going to give you a little teaser. I lost the biggest fish that I have ever had on my line. Hands down. Wait until you see the footage. I didn't even see the fish, and it broke my square bill. It broke the square bill of the square bill that I was throwing. So you're not going to want to miss that. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. You know the deal. Live long, love hard, and take cameras with you wherever you go and catch fish. Peace.